Have you ever felt a nudge from God and wondered if it was Him talking to you? 2 weeks ago, God nudged me again. This wasn't the first time that He had given me a little nudge or a whisper, but this time was a little bit different because I listened to Him. You see, about 5 years ago, when I first discovered YouTube and all the wonderful things about YouTube and started following certain people and watching their channels, God had nudged me then saying I should start a channel because I had something to offer. But I didn't think I did. I had no clue where to start. I did watch some videos on how to start a YouTube channel, and it just seemed very complicated. I felt like I needed to buy equipment, cameras, tripods, editing software, all those things, a laptop, all those things. So I didn't do it. But I still had that in the back of my head, you need to start a YouTube channel. So last year, I finally got up enough courage to start a channel. And I based my channel around the types of videos that I always watched. And those were mostly like stay at home moms, um, women that homeschooled their kids and were cleaning their homes and redecorating their homes or just decorating or doing DIYs. So I loved all that stuff. So I thought, well, that's where I fit in. So I started my channel. It's been up for a year. It really has not taken off. And I tried lots of different things. And 2 weeks ago, I posted a video when I was wrapping presents for my granddaughter, and it was a get to know me. That video actually, people stuck around longer watching that video than any of my other videos. So I thought that was interesting because that was just me talking to the camera, and I don't normally do that. Normally, I would be cleaning and doing a voiceover. So, and I had lots of people that would watch at the beginning, but then they would just click off of it because they weren't interested in what I was doing. So, after I posted that video 2 weeks ago, and then on Sunday, we had church, and it was a really, really good service. I really enjoyed the sermon, and it really spoke to me. And so from there, I was still getting that little nudge from God saying, okay, you've been on here for a year, but you're not doing exactly what I had planned for you. So I started praying, and then He led me to 3 different channels. So these 3 different channels were not cleaning channels, they were not stay at home mom channels. They were directed more towards what I believe God has planned for me. So the first channel, let's talk about it. So the first channel is about bringing peace into your home. So if you know anything about me, which you probably don't unless you've watched my other videos, I work outside the home. I probably work 50 plus hours a week outside the home. It's just me and my husband. We are empty nesters, although we do have our granddaughter a few days a week after school, and we love having her. But other than that, it's just us. So our house, it was just like always cluttered, always dishes to do, or laundry to do, or pick up after my husband, or pick up after myself. We have 3 cats, and we would have these discussions like whose turn it was to clean the litter box, or whose turn it was to cook dinner, and by the time we would cook dinner and eat, nobody wanted to clean the kitchen. So those dishes would just sit, and there's nothing worse than getting up in the morning and coming into a dirty kitchen. It just seemed like I couldn't catch up. I was chasing time all the time, every day. I used to work out in the mornings, and I had quit doing that. Um, I had put on weight. I wasn't happy. I didn't feel good in my clothes. It just was not a good time. So I was watching this channel and she was talking about putting rhythms in place and systems, and how once she did that, how it brought peace into their home. So I put rhythms into our home and it's worked. I didn't even tell my husband that I did it. I just started doing it. I wanted a calmer environment. I wanted God to be in our home. I wanted a closer relationship with God. So that was the first thing I did. And I'll share more with you about the rhythms and the systems I've put in place and how they're working probably in my next video. I'll go in more depth. The next channel that he sent me to was about restarting your YouTube channel or starting a new channel, whichever one you wanted to do. But step by step on how not to focus on analytics. Don't focus on how many subscribers you have or how many watch time hours you have. Get better at your videos. Share with your audience your experiences, or, you know, doing a tutorial or whatever. But it was a whole different type of process than what I was used to. And I did one of his 5-day classes where he emails you each day on tips and stuff on what you need to do. And then the third channel is about being over 40 and starting a YouTube channel, because she started hers when she was over 40, and talking about what we have to offer and how to film yourself and how to tell stories. So I'm learning, but I'm so excited. So excited. I spend time every morning with God now. I'm in my Bible. I'm praying. I'm in my devotional. I don't pick up my phone in the mornings like I used to. Instead, I pick up my Bible. I'm not knowledgeable on the Bible at all. I'll be the first to admit that. I've always wanted to be, and I've throughout all my years, and even when I was raising my kids, we went to church, but I don't know the Bible, and I don't know God that well, but I want to know him. So this is my new channel, and I'm going to be sharing with you my life experiences, things that I feel that I can add value to someone else's life. One of the big things with me is I love to help people. I mean, naturally, the position that I'm in, the business, the industry is staffing, and it's helping people find jobs. So I love to help people. Prior to that, I was in hospitality because I love to help people. And I feel like I have finally found my calling, and I've finally listened to God. And so we're going to take this journey, and I hope you'll come on the journey with me. You know, stick with me. It's going to get better, but I really hope that you will decide to come back for my next video and the next one and the next one. So, anyway, thank you for being here today, and I will talk to you in the next one.